when will you know when you're ready?
Soon. It's an answer I've kind of been giving. I feel like I'm really close. I feel like I'm getting there. It's just a matter of time now, and it's just about making sure that everybody who has a say in the decision is on board for me to get back into it. And I feel really good out there, and I feel like I'm close.
For a long stretch off, does it feel like there's light at the end of the tunnel finally? Does that excitement start to build as you get closer here?
Yeah, it's really exciting. I got to play soon. I haven't played since April, so it's over 6 months I haven't played. So it's just a prolonged injury. Luckily for me, it was, I guess, during the off season. So the majority of it was during the off season. But still, I mean, even when you're healthy, you're anxious to get playing again. Once June, July roll around and you're not playing in June and you're not playing in the Stanley Cup final, you want to play. So for me, I've had to wait an extra 2 months before I can start my season. But it's exciting, and yeah, there's light at the end of the tunnel, and just almost there.
John, I know you did pretty much everything you could while you're out. Just how much rust do you still feel when you come back after a break like that?
Yeah, for me, I can't recall the last time I've really have had to do that kind of come back in season. You miss a decent amount of time, so it's just trying to get back in the rhythm, just not thinking a whole lot, just being instinctive and going to the right spots and playing quick and making plays that you don't even realize you're making. Sometimes that takes a little bit when you come back. So, but I want to come back and make an impact right away. So, I'm not trying to wait for time to get going. I want to go out there and play my game. So, just try to be better than yesterday, and just nice to be back part of it, competing and trying to help this team. So, good win, and we can build on it. And I know I still can be a lot better.
Zach is obviously getting closer as well. How does he, I guess, help you and Mitch the most when he does come back?
Yeah, just his. I think his consistency with just what he brings to the table every day. Just obviously relentless on the forecheck, putting pressure on the opponent. His attention to detail all over the ice, and just making the game easier because he's in the right spots. Makes it tough on the opponent, causing a lot of turnovers in all three zones. And he's got a good stick around the net. Knows how to get open and use his body. So he just has a good sense, I think, of who we are as players, and a good sense of his game and what makes him successful.
Well, I think over the course of my career, if anybody's ever asked me advice on what to do when you're in another lineup, I'd tell them to work and to keep working on your game and to try to stay sharp. And now I have an opportunity to practice what I preached over the years. So it's important for me just to stay ready and to be sharp when I do get in.
Jake Muzzin was saying the other day that the young guys really have made it fun for him. What's it like being around the young guys? You're getting some extra with Austin and William the other day. And John, what's it been like being around these guys? How has that helped you?
Yeah, I love being around the guys. I love being around the game. I think that we have a pretty cool job, and it's pretty fun every day. And when you come to a new team, you get to meet new personalities, and I've really enjoyed being around Mats and some of the younger guys that I didn't know very well. And I think that it's important that we just keep trying to grow and get more close as a group and get better as players.
I think if you're a defensive guy, and that's been your whole life, and you're still that, it's different. You've been an offensive guy, you never even thought about all these things, and now you got that's the only job that's available to you. So, yeah, but we're talking about Jason, but we could be talking about anybody here. You got to find a niche, and what I know now, I didn't know at the end of training camp. I just didn't, and there's no way to know that. So we're just going to keep playing, and we'll figure it out.
Mike Babcock's not happy with his own path to the penalty box. How can he come off that line a bit and kind of put that a bit?
Well, that wasn't a penalty last night he took. So
overall,
he can't go to the box. Him and I have discussed that. He's a smart guy, figures it out. Kerf's been great for us. That's going to be a real good line for us. In saying that, you got to find a way to stay on the box. So you got to be greasy. You got to be on the edge. You got to do all the things he's doing, but you can't go to the penalty box. But the other side of it is we got to do a better job in a game that we only take a few. You can't end up in our net. So that's on us to fix that too.
Mike, you talked about the last couple of days about you guys are still figuring out who you are as a team. Mm-hmm. As you see that progression, where have you seen the most progression towards the kind of team that you want them to be?
Well, I think the biggest thing is You know, it's interesting. They asked me about Todd McClellan and how he coached his team yesterday. I thought that was interesting because every team he coaches is different because you got to figure out a way to get him to win. That's the bottom line. You might have these great theories coming in. Doesn't you no good if you can't win. You got to figure that out. So that's what we're trying to do right now. So I can't answer that for you. I know we got to play harder for longer every night. And so that means staying out of the box. That means shift length. That's mean all the things that we do. And I think one of the biggest things that's happening is we're getting to know each other better. And I said this yesterday, when you know people, when you're around your family and you do something wrong, someone smacks you. And I'm not talking with a hand, but they keep you in line. They don't let you when you're on a team and you get used to each other, you keep each other accountable. When you don't know each other, you tiptoe around too much. And I think maybe that's the biggest part of the process for us.